The situation on the Russian battlefield to the right. This muscle is getting more tense. Russia and Ukraine gradually relax restrictions on heavy firepower. And the mechanical team. The army loves us in front of us. Right now, we don't know what kind of crisis they're going to face. They've got emergency orders assembled here. Trying to get into the Russian level zone. Conduct reinforcements for the Ukrainian army. They have previously invaded Russian territory. In that video, it's a dash camera carried by the Ukrainian army. This was before he died in battle. You can see the soldiers quickly converging on the car. They're opening up the road ahead with armored vehicles. Soldier following and move forward in an orderly fashion. Sometimes encounter some muzzle resistance. You can also calmly face it. It's no wonder they break in so easily. Mainly this area. Earlier the Ukrainian army groaned into the level zone. Resistance on the route. It was broken by the Russians. Today the main Russian forces did not stop them. It's that some soldiers get lost. Ukrainian army reinforcements can move forward. All the bullets on the way except one. The dead bodies of the Russian army were not touched. The car was destroyed by a missile. But because Russia had invaded the land before, make the Russian military strengthen the investigation of the border area. The actions of this army, but so, that were exposed to the Russian military's reconnaissance career. The Russian military has no way of deploying troops to intercept it, but he was beaten to the level. The Russian military also uses very specialized emergency firepower. Lots of rocket cars. This 220mm knitting missile, a dense network of firepower, can be formed in a short time. It's a nightmare of what it's about. However, more than one was pulled to the scene. After receiving the coordinate position, the soldiers even used heat bombs. Looks like they're preparing to fire, with an attitude of total destruction, with the missile as it continues to launch out of the barrel. Over a period of time, a dense network of fire formed. Through the image of the drone, you can see the explosive power of this rocket. Bullets fell like rain covering the entire Ukrainian team. After the shooting is over, the Russian team sent a platoon of soldiers here to finish. However, nothing alive can be seen. The scene was a mess of armored vehicles full of soldiers. It's all been removed. This place is filled with gunpowder smoke. Maybe most of the soldiers inside were burned. On the ground of the scene, I also found a lot of clothes that were burnt and thrown away. I didn't see the soldier's body. Within that range, let's not say the temperature of the hydrogen bomb. It's just the power of shock waves. They can make people no longer be identified. It's estimated that these soldiers are scattered everywhere. It's hard to find a full body. If it's included in the campaign report, it's basically missing. Even a heavy reactive armored tank. It's also flooded. There's only one turret left. Even car metal is burned and changed color. Cannot distinguish the original color. The armored car doesn't see the original. I can only secretly mourn the brutality of the battlefield.